What's going on, guys? Tony K, UGSM, living the dream as always. Taking a quick break from this Ren and Stimpy painting I'm working on, and wanted to talk about this new vehicle we got here, man. It's pretty interesting. So, Weatherlight completed. Phyrexians are it's a real deal around here. 2 mana, legendary artifact vehicle. It's a 5/5, and there's a lot to read here, so let's go through it. As long as Weatherlight completed has 4 or more phyrexians counters on it, it's a phyrexian creature in addition to its other types. Whenever a creature you control dies, put a phyrexians, I don't know, counter on Weatherlight completed, then draw a card if it has 7 or more of these counters on it. If it doesn't, scry 1. So I think in the right deck, let's just look at this from an EDH perspective. In the right deck, this is going to be a powerhouse, and the main reason I think it's going to be a powerhouse is because if you can get it out early, you can get a lot of value out of that drawing a card when creatures die. Think about Rakdos and think about Judith. That's a deck that easily wants to sacrifice everything it has to hurt its opponents. This card feels like it's going to find a home in there pretty quick. I do have to admit, man, like, the Phyrexian influence is great, but the fact that we're getting a 5/5 flyer for 2 is pretty awesome. I understand there's a little bit more to it, but that's still pretty cool when you think about it. I don't know, maybe that's just me looking at the design space they're in, but I did think that was kind of cool how they're basically able to give us a 2 mana cost 5/5 flyer. Now, of course, the downside is this card comes into play and it's essentially useless. I mean, I guess you do get the scry ability, but other than that, there's not much else going on until you turn this into a creature. Curious to hear what you guys think. Comment below. The last thought I have about this card is the pre-release price is going to be a lot higher than what it's actually going to settle at. This card is not going to be a massively expensive card in my opinion. Maybe at most like 10 to 15 bucks, but even that feels like it's a stretch. So I don't know. Otherwise, it's, pretty cool card. What do you guys think?